match your age. Ain't just the barbers where you catch a fade. Face covered, cutting through your garden like a masquerade. Before I catch a L up, catch a plane. I'd probably you before I your chain. Switch it up, it's rap, pixie dust. Money ain't to us. Broski went and you better fix her up. I just bought a crib to a chick, she got the biggest. And when I saw your sister rat with the fishing hook, listen up, I've had to hit the cup. So if I swing my fist, you going in, so wish me luck. Boy, if you ain't talking paper, I'm a I tell Shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah. I just pull up to the crib and then I'm right back on that. Been starts up, I ain't coming home with a full. All you rappers still washed up, I don't push weight, I just pull chips. She ain't pulling the socks up when it's half time, she get full. Finna leave the boxed up like send it, make a play and I exit. Money boy making London money, spent most my life on the M6. Yeah, get rich or die trying, no let. Been out here for like 8 years, come from Volkswagen to Bentley's, little. What's your run up cash, double back. Baby, show me what your mama made and make that. Yeah, make that. You got such a pretty face, what I want. Tell her I'm ready, the check coming heavy. I bought them made busy, no this ain't a Chevy. The king of my city, can't nobody check me. They know where I'm at if they coming to get me. I've been in the pocket like keys in a wallet. If you think you got it, then pull up and bet me. I'm keeping it solid and just being honest. You ain't gotta like me, but gotta respect me, make it. Boy, if you ain't talking paper, I'm a I tell Shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah, I just pull up to the crib and then I boy, if you ain't talking paper, I'm a I tell Shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah, I just pull up to the crib and then I
hopping that window, I got places to go. People to see, time is precious. I look at my Cartier out of control. Just like my mind where I'm going, the women, the shorties know nothing but clothes. No stopping at my Pirelli's on. Unlike my jewelry, that's always on. I know the storm is coming, my pockets keep telling me it's gonna shower. Call up my homies, it's on and popping the night, cause it's meant to be ours. We keep a fadeaway shot, cause we ballin' and spittin' up every hour. Look, mama, ow, you just like the flowers. Girl, you the truth with all that goody power. Benjamin Franklin's, a couple of grands, I got rubber bands, my paper planes making a dance, dance. I'm like that's part of my rebuilding castles that's made out of. She's amazing. In the days that is waving at me like.
A live look at NRG Stadium, opened in 2002 here in Houston. Today, we're keeping it all here in the AFC South, between the Tennessee Titans and the Houston Texans. kicker or a punter here, Brock. It's safety Justin Reed to get this one going. And we're off and running from Houston. Here's Thomas on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. Well, maybe the rest of the game's going to be headed in the direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards.
Well, once we saw them on a collision course with one another, we know how inertia works. The bigger man, he wins.
Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Sanford. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That's Jordan Lewis. And the Titans will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Now, we all know everybody wants to avoid an opening drive 3-and-out, partner, but given how that one just went, an opening drive punt probably doesn't seem too bad right now.
Oh, I think everybody on that sideline would co-sign, and especially the quarterback. And you also now give life.
And he gets in. Touchdown. The Titans parlay the interception into points. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. Fitzgerald up and good on the PAT. And the Titans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Reed now to kick this one away. Here's Thomas on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Rolling from the pistol, Stafford. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. No luck connecting with Jackson Smith and Jigba. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting a completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. The Texans set to punt. And this will be his first effort of the contest. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down. The return. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. This drive will begin with Hubbard. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Purdy on first down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. From the gun is Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Third and 4 coming up now. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable.
Menu narration set to 100.
And it's incomplete.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4. To the air again. Purdy. He's able to hit Flowers. Caught. And some excellent work on this play. Takes him a while to get to him downfield. Offense up to the line fast. First and 10. It's Hubbard. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. This throw is caught. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. 3rd down run by Hubbard. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown.
Okay, 2 offensive possessions, 2 offensive touchdowns, but even sweeter than that is 2 rushing touchdowns. You are setting a tone and a mindset, and this defense, they better regroup.
That one splits the uprights. And the Titans drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Reed now to kick this one away. Here's Thomas on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Texans to the line, 1st and 10. Working from the gun, here's Stafford. He finds Smith and Jigba right side. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. And just like that, he's on the board. Not a moment too soon, partner. They needed him to start connecting as soon as possible.
Kate, they've not disguised what they want to do. The passing game has been just really prevalent. The numbers have been called.
Yep.
But finally, as you said, their first completion.
Finds him over the middle. He got mighty close, didn't he? But they marked him just short of the first. He's at the 34.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Turning to Henry on third. Has the first, but wants more. He's past the 45. Off to the races, middle of the field. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans make it a one-score game. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Now Harrison Butker for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Texans chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Fields this one at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come, 1st and 10. Now it's Purdy. Finding Flowers. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Now, the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. On 2nd down, it's Hubbard. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down. Purdy on the play action. And apparently he sees no other option than to get rid of it on what is the final play of our first quarter. 1 quarter down in this all-AFC South contest. It's a 14-7 game. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. We're ready to go with the second quarter, and it's Titans football. They start out 2nd and 10. Purdy throwing here. Catch made by Chuba Hubbard. He gets it forward a little to his 46. David Long getting to the spot that time.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
On 3rd down, Purdy. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Offense in the hurry up here. First down throw by Purdy. Dumps it underneath. Hubbard. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Working quickly here. Out of the shotgun, a give to Hubbard. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on the 3rd and short.
we go, 3rd and less than a yard. Now Purdy. That's caught for the first. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Titans will have a first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. This time not able to get it to him. He's been a favorite target on this drive, but incomplete there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You could tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
2nd and 10. Again, it's Purdy. Hauled in by Lamb, right side. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front needed to give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Again, it's Brock Purdy. Completed over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Well, a tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Sticking to the air here, it's Purdy. Anticipated the quick staccato pass there, it's knocked away, incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch, and it sets up 2nd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. To throw again, it's Purdy. And that's incomplete, but I do see some laundry on the field. Let's see what this flag is all about. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. So now then, after the penalty, this is 1st and goal. Purdy to throw it. The throw is caught. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. They are throwing it again. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans take a 13-point lead. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just machine. Surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
Here's Thomas on the return. He stopped on the run back of the 27. First call here coming from the shotgun. First carry here for Aaron Jones. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
We've hit the 2-minute warning now at NRG. And it's the Texans facing 2nd and 10. They fake the handoff now, Stafford. Throw left side, complete. And he's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Complete beyond the marker. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First and 10, here's Stafford. Running a screen now for Jones. They're on him as he gets it up to the 47. Tackled on the play by Marlon Humphrey.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And he's across midfield with a gain that sets him up for 3rd and very short.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
They'll run the draw with Jones. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That's one as a running back in this league, you got to convert every time. Teams really don't care. If you're a Hall of Famer or an undrafted rookie, you can't get 1 yard for a first, they're going to start holding auditions for someone who can.
Throwing now on first down, Stafford. He beams one deep right side. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Shotgun snap to Stafford. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets it across midfield and into Titans territory. Houston calls it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Taking a deep shot here. And that's incomplete. 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. First time this game they've looked to him. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
One last play before the break. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Butker on now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10. Start of this third quarter, it's Hubbard. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure a nice little run to set the table.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Hauled in by Goddard, left side. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run. Offense up to the line fast. Running with Hubbard out of the gun. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Stopped by the future Hall of Famer. More All-Pro nods than any active defender. It's Bobby Wagner. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. From the 32. Throwing the out route complete. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. From the gun is Purdy. Throw complete to Lamb. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives them a 1st and goal. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. First down from the red zone. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. Incomplete left side.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Third and goal, Purdy. This gets the 1st and more. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans grow the lead coming out of halftime. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. His 3rd total score this game. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Titans stretch their lead to 21. Reed now to kick this one away. Here's Thomas on the return. He lost the football, and they steal it back on the return. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
Just look at everyone flying down the field. And when they fly down the field, they got 2 things in mind, Kate. Number 1, get the returner down. And number 2, separate the ball if you can. It's rare that it happens, but it sure is exciting when it does.
Purdy on 1st down. Catch is made in close. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans piling onto the scoreboard yet again. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Titans grow their lead yet again. Reed now to kick this one away. Here's Thomas on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. First down throw here for Stafford. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
I'll try something else from the 27 this time, 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Henry. Ran into a wall that time. Couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage, so 3rd down now.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Titans continue piling onto this lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free, incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So that brings up 2nd down. Stafford from the gun. Right side into the hands of Allen. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Now Stafford to throw. Oh no, they get him yet again! And the Titans are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, depending on which side of the ball you're looking at here, Brock, things have either been very sharp or they've been just awful to start this 2nd half. 2 drives, 2 interceptions now.
And where do you think I'm looking, Kate?
Oh, I know. Where you been looking?
Oh, it's a miserable place to be as a quarterback, just knowing you're hurting your team, not even giving yourself a chance, giving the ball away.
Here's Hubbard on the give. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Flowers will go in motion left. On 2nd down, it's Hubbard again. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of it. Gain of 8, 3rd down.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
Purdy looking to throw. This one's caught. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's Titans football, and this could be over quick. This lead huge entering the 4th. Another chance at it on 2nd and goal, still from the 5. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Purdy out of the gun on 3rd down. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans are running him out of the building. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Titans tack on 7 more to their lead. Reed now to kick this one away. And not liking what it looked like ahead of him there, Brock. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. That's 16 on the pickup. And it sets up a Houston 1st.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Going to the ground again on 1st. Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield onto their own side. Offense in the hurry up here. 2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Working quickly here. Throwing his Stafford on 3rd. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Throw is caught by the back, and he won't make the marker. They rally to him in time. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
They run again with Hubbard. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there. That leaves them with 3rd down and 5. Purdy to throw it. Buying some time right. He finds his running back on a deep shot. Nicely done. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans continue adding to an insurmountable lead.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin off a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and he can do his damage big time.
Point after is good by Fitzgerald. And the Titans continue adding on to that lead. Reed now to kick this one away. Here's Thomas on the return. This makes it up to the 25. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Gets it downfield, on target to Sutton. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you got to admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Stafford now. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
You know, these running backs today, they are so versatile. It doesn't matter if they're running it, or in this case, same principle applies on routes out of the backfield. You don't get somebody close to him, that throw is headed his way.
He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
That one's nabbed by Allen. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Hurry up offense now as time runs down. Stafford now on 1st down. He sends this one to the end zone. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And it's going to be 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Stafford. Hits him on the out route. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play. One final shot here. Taking a final shot at the end zone. And their final effort is going to hit the ground incomplete, but no reason not to throw it long there as this game is over. So it's a win on the road for the Titans. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. So that's it for us here. Brock Huard, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Titans are your winners as we'll see you next time from Houston.